The Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court
struck down
Trump's global tariffs.
Trump's emergency tariffs.
6-3 decision.
The silence is over. The US Supreme Court just struck down most of Trump's emergency tariffs. And this isn't just politics. This affects markets, this affects liquidity. And yes, this affects Bitcoin and crypto. Hi, my name is Lamia, and in this video we're going to break down exactly what happened, what it really means, and how it impacts Bitcoin, altcoins, and the broader crypto market. Let's start. The Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that Trump could not use the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, known as IEEPA, to impose sweeping global tariffs. The court said there was no valid national emergency that justified using that law. This does not mean tariffs are illegal. It means that specific emergency authority could not be used that way. That's important because a large part of the current tariff structure was based on that authority. Now here's where it gets strategic. Immediately after the ruling, Trump announced a new 10% global tariff under a different legal section.
With certain members of this court, and it's happened so often with this court. What a shame.
Section 122. The administration also said they can use other tools like Section 232 and Section 301. So this fight is not over. It's shifting, and markets don't like shifting legal battles. They don't like uncertainty. Now let's connect this to Bitcoin. Everything comes down to liquidity. When tariffs increase, trade slows. When trade slows, capital moves slower across the system. When capital slows, liquidity tightens. And when liquidity tightens, risk assets struggle. That includes crypto, tech stocks, and yes, short term, that includes Bitcoin. This is why the market reaction has been muted. Stock moved slightly, gold moved slightly, and Bitcoin moved slightly because investors are waiting to see if this becomes a long legal fight or a broader economic escalation. There's another angle. Some analysts are talking about potential tariff refund. If courts eventually force refunds on previously collected tariffs, we're talking about over 150 billion. That's not small. That's serious capital. But experts are also saying refund litigation could take years. So don't expect immediate stimulus. Now zoom out. Short term, more uncertainty, possible tighter liquidity, volatility, and long term, more political conflicts, more debt pressure, more economic stress, eventually more monetary expansion. And this is where Bitcoin comes interesting. Bitcoin thrives in distrust. Bitcoin benefits when investors question traditional system, but Bitcoin struggles when liquidity is tight. Right now we have both forces at the same time. That's why price isn't exploding. That's why price isn't collapsing. Markets are in wait and see mode. So what should you focus on? Watch bond yield, watch liquidity, watch how aggressive the administration becomes with alternative tariffs tools. Because macro drives crypto always. This is bigger than politics. This is about capital flow, and capital flow decides the next major move for Bitcoin and altcoins. When you understand your composition. If this breakdown helped you see the bigger picture, subscribe to the channel and follow us for more real analysis on Bitcoin, crypto, and the global financial system. See you in the next video.